Indeed it does! Hello, and welcome back to some more Nekopara Vol.1. On our last episode, we went out shopping for a little treat for Chocola and Vanilla. We treated them to some takoyaki, and we actually got to see them in their PJs last episode, and they were adorable duds. I have to admit, absolutely positively adorable. Ribbons were a bit excessive, though. Oh, but oh well. Anyway, onwards. I mean, all I really have is cereal, most of the time, in all honesty. What kind of breakfast is this? All I have is cereal. No, I know there's cooked meals for breakfast. I just prefer having cereal. Oh. The Catgirls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. Oh yeah, sandwiches are good for breakfast too at times. These sandwiches incidentally contain tomato, cheese, and lettuce. Ooh. With an overly easy fried egg tucked in inside all of that. It was a simple meal, yeah. Breakfast was pretty much like this. Oh, sounds good actually. You two are definitely going home today, okay? No! You gotta keep them! Yeah! We're looking forward to what? Some of the deliberately misleading words. I sighed at their happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. Oh. The eating habits of catgirls were pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part of was straightforward. Yeah, that's good though. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual catgirl. You mean like people? In the end, I wasn't able to get everything put away yesterday. Today, I really do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening too. That's why I don't have the time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. I said that to them with a sandwich in my hand. Oh my. How could you say yes to that question? Come on, Kashou. She put her sandwich down on her plate. And just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. Yeah, it's a You what? I mean, yeah, you probably have to care for them, but think of the benefits. The benefits! I answered her clearly. Yes, bloke! Her shoulders drooped more than before. The ears which sat atop her head drooped down hardly too. Oh no, sad music! I know to make fun of anything, Vanilla could only look on with concern. And they vanished! The pain from last night. I accidentally clicked away from the window. There we go. Pricked at my heart again. I tilted the already cold coffee cup, as my emotions dulled, unimpeded by my judgment. Oh? She's so genuine about it. Come on, man! Her usually always perky ears were drooping. Chocola was speaking clearly under her own volition. Yeah, complete package. Only think, though. Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. Well, I mean, she has a couturier. They don't tend to change too much, but that's what's so charming about them, though. However, she showed me her strong determination. Oh, I don't remember Chocola or Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind because they want to be with you. But if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. That. Understood? What? Hmm? Doorbell? What?
ご注文ありがとうございます。ロイヤルウッドです。
Oh? Hello, tableware
ご
seller.
注文いただきましたティーセットの配達にお伺いしました。
Yeah, it seems like if it was only like a side cat girl or something, it would be animated. I wonder what that cat girl's name is, though. If she even has a name. Or she's just like food stand cat girl or whatever.
ではこちらお店の中に運んじゃいますね。
Oh, okay.
こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。では間違いなければ受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
Okay. She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with a pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over the sales invoice I received once more. Somehow this doesn't look like what I ordered. What?
本当ですか？
What?
それは品物が違うということでしょうか。
Was it those dastardly cat girls? I have no clue. No, the stuff I ordered is in here too, but... Oh, maybe a bonus? I looked over at the pile of boxes inside the bakery. Instead of my tiny bakery, was a mountain of boxes. A mountain! It's as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. Well, I mean, imagination, I suppose. I see nothing of the sort. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery.
すみません。すぐに本社に確認しますので。
Was that our little sister or something? I have no clue.
少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
Like, it would have been the parents, right? Oh, I have no clue. She's like, hey, I have some stuff, sonny old pal.
大変申し訳ございません。
Oh?
こちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして。
Oh, so it's a mistake.
水月様の方もすぐにご入りようと思いますので。
Minaduki.
もしよろしければご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
Do we have to pay extra? Accept this order? Huh, from all this? So our name is Kashou Minaduki then, huh? So that means we have like Shiguri Minaduki. Oh, okay. The mountain of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I mean, do cat girls get last names too? Then does that mean that we have like Vanilla Minaduki? Chocola Minaduki? Nah, it's probably just like how you have pets. Like, I don't have like Harry Wellstead. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size. I went all was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, looking at the sales invoice, I could see that they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware. What? And if I accepted it all, it would be a lot more to deal with all of the new items. There's still things that need doing in advance of my baker's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to deal with all of this. Yeah.
もちろん私もお手伝いさせていただきますので。
Hey, maybe we should accept that help.
私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
Oh. Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From looks of it would take 2 hours or more. Oh, dang. But to have it redelivered would take double the effort to... Oh. Hello there. Oh, that's so cute. I really like this. These little transitions and scenes are fantastic. Why didn't I play this game earlier? When was this game released? Like 2014 or 15? Ah! I needed it earlier. That's right, I have a lifeline. Speed lines! We're the main protagonist.
猫ちゃんたち本当に助かりました。
Oh, they helped us, right?
ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。
See, that could be useful. Also, hang on a moment. There we go.
では私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
I'm exhausted. I glanced at the tableware we had finished organizing. Lowered myself into a chair and relaxed my shoulders.
ご主人様、冷たいお茶です。どうぞ。
You know, given the fact that we have max chest bounciness, I expected like Senran Kagura levels. But this is fine too. And I really like this game's soundtrack. Oh. That's like a recent occurring thing with like these two random games that I decided to play. Like Galgad is like, hey, Like that game's soundtrack. This, oh, I like this game's soundtrack. Bah. It just like sets the mood. It's like, oh, it's goofy. Thanks, Chocola. I don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one cup. There was like supposed to be like an OVA for this, right, at some point. Dang, I wish I backed it. I mean, they already have like 900 bucks. 900 bucks. 900,000 bucks. Like close to $1 million or something. Ridiculous. It's not like ridiculous. It's great that they got supported though. Somehow or another, the light meal tableware had arrived. And I believe they were like, gonna make games? Like mini games? Soon I'd really get the bakery ready for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find. I need to look that up again, actually. And I really did need help this time. Hmm? Do it! Come on! I can sense the praise me aura coming from Chocolate. Come on! She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Come on! Thanks, I couldn't have done it without you two. There you go! Yes, tsundere bloke! Hey! Oh, so cute! I really have to emphasize the fact that like the animations really do help this game. Holy moly! Like if it was like a still image, I would think it would be adorable, but like the live 2D just amples it, but like more than 10 folds. Oh, it's so good! I need more live 2D visual novels. Take 'em! Come on! True that. Hey, you two are getting a bit too close. They're just bobbing. They leaned forward towards me for emphasis. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But that's a different issue than the one from before. You two have to go back home. No! Besides, it's not like I could ask you two to work for me or anything. Yes, it is! This bloke! Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail. Kashou? The enthusiasm she showed earlier had completely disappeared. No! She sighed deeply and looked disheartened. What you doing, Kashou? She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocola isn't an idiot. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine. I was gonna say, yeah, I know. Yeah, I totally like know her. I mean, I've known her for like about an hour, as far as this game's concerned. Technically longer because I've seen her design before I bought the game, but you know. Anyway, I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy. But even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. It was all the more of how much she cared for me. Like, I know the bloke wants an air of independence and whatnot. I guess I can understand that. But it's like, come on. They're so willing to help you out. And like, I guess, yeah, you'd have to fund their meals and whatnot, but let's not think too deeply about this right now. No! The whisk. I mean, they've been a little bit pushy at times, but is that much different than a pet, like, asking you to... Well, I was going to say asking you. My cat can speak English, yes. No. But, like, I don't know. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Ah! Floating about you? No. Dang it. It's late at night, leave me alone. I'm sorry. I actually can't remember. Anyway, she spoke quietly in her usual way. I could speak English, I swear. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two weren't... Oh, weren't? That would be mean. You two aren't bad cat girls, and that's why I can't have you stay here. Maybe that's precisely why? trying to think, it's like looming. That's the word I was looking for. Like, yeah, your pets like might loom around you for like goodies, like treats and whatnot, but obviously you can still like have a fine line for them, right? Although admittedly it must be harder because these ones can actually like speak to you fully. I'm not trying to treat them like pets, but apparently they can be treated like pets, which is kind of weird. But hey, oh, it's because you two are good cat girls. I can't. Oh my gosh, Cindery, no. Why not? I mean, like, well, she blinked as she took in my words. It was almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She stared directly at me, long and hard. I mean, you're humanoids, though. Actually, this is probably a silly question, but do they have, like, human ears like there? I have no clue. Probably not. That's a pretty simple amount of reasoning there, in all honesty. I mean, humans have a similar thing with them about them too. Like, I mean, you want to be near the loved ones. Vanilla. With those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long, I couldn't hear them anymore. Humans are hard to understand, huh? I mean, people in general can be hard to understand. Inside the bakery, now devoid of anyone but myself? It just depends on the individual, of course. I repeat those words she had just said to me. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? Cats do not understand that. Having heard that said aloud, I began to understand what it really meant. It must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? I pondered as I looked at the name of the bakery affixed to the window. With a bitter smile, I began to clean up the tea sets that had arrived earlier. Oh, transition? Yeah, I broke Besser's cap. Let's just say the cap broke itself. There's no transitions though. Choco looks so sad. Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. Aww. I'd also happened to leave the house key behind. Oh, well, that's inconvenient. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shiguri got home. Huh? Catnip? Wait, the cat girl was like catnip? I mean, I guess that makes sense. That was a silly question of mine. What? That isn't the right word at all. Yeah. Choco, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit? Catnap, probably. Okay. There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit? Okay. Ah, thanks. Something for everyone, okay? And then it's like cat girl broth or something. Oh gosh, that reminds me of that girl from Moe Chronicle. Leche, that's it. Yeah, with her like broth tea. Oh no. Anyway, I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. Oh no! This looks so sad! The constant sea breeze rushed the trees in the rust! Rustled! Oh! The trees in the park. All they could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I suddenly sat down next to the disheartened Chocola. Oh. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly. That's the game's music, though! Aww. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't sure if I had heard her or not. Does the picture eventually stop, actually? I'm really curious. I just want to know. Plus, I want to listen to this music some more. Can you blame me? Because I want to know if... Is it going to stop? Will you ever stop? There's no way Psycho's past Chocola, right? Oh, there we go. Okay. That's... Like, even though she looks so sad, that is some really nice art, though. Anyway. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head. Oh, no, Kashou. Yeah. Yeah. I expected only happiness from this game. Why is there now sadness? Ah! No! Ah. Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing, and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. Oh, man. Ah. I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolences that cannot be put into words. I rubbed Chocola's head as gently as I could. Oh, man. I don't really think I'm kind at all. Before? Chocola closed her eyes and smiled. Oh, that backstory. Well, this episode's gonna be a little bit longer than the others because I'm really curious about this. Ah, of course I remember that. Oh! It was a cold day half a year ago. Backstory! Chocola and Vanilla were huddled together, crying by the side of the road. They were still so young, they couldn't even speak yet. Oh, wow. Really? They got ditched so young, though? What type of... Ah, horrible people out there. Ah, I know it's a game, but, like, obviously there's people like that exist out in the world, and I want to slap them, maybe punch them. I don't know. But there's a variety of things I would want to do. Like, gosh dang it. It was that day that I embraced their small, cold bodies. I took them home with me. I want to know what a catgirl kitten looks like, though. There was no way I could suddenly forget that important day when our family grew. Like, would they be, like, even smaller than that food stand girl? Well, obviously, but, like, how would they look? In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home. You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shigure. Also, I really like this shot, by the way. Like, I really do. Like, it really captures the scene. I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past. I definitely do remember that. Oh, what flashing light? It was a few days after we brought Chocola and Vanilla home. Oh, wow! They're there as kittens! That's adorable, but so sad at the same time because they're tearing up. Dang. Well, asking you shall receive, I suppose, right? At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their foods. I'm gonna have a toughie picking the thumbnail now. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain. Oh, wow.
あの時は夜中で誰にも気づいてもらえなくて。
Also, I want to bear a look at this right now. Huh.
とにかく苦しくて辛くて寂しくて。
See, at least with this game, I have this little button there to just like hide everything if I want to see it, and it's like I don't need to worry about accidentally skipping. It's like, yay. Anyhow.
声も出せなくて手も足も全然動かなくて。助けて、誰か助けてって思いながらただただ泣いてたんです。そしたら
And then? It's alright, I'm with you too, so don't worry.
ご主人様が大きくてあったかい手で撫でてくれたんですよね。
Aww.
ずっとそばで大丈夫大丈夫って言い続けてくれて、ショコラとバニラのこと撫で続けてくれてました。朝になって病院に行くまでずっとそばにいてくれて。
This man really needs to understand why Chocola and Vanilla are heavily attached to them. Holy moly.
不安で心細かったのが全部嘘だったみたいに。あの時も同じこと言ってました。
Hmm.
俺は別に優しくなんかないって。でもショコラたちはご主人様が助けてくれなかったらここにいなかったです。
Exactly. No, I would have picked them over you're talking about, bruh. No.
あの時ご主人様がそばにいてくれなかったら誰も信じられないままでした。ご主人様のおかげでご飯も食べれるようになりました。しぐれちゃんともみんなとも仲良くなりました。
Nice place where they're
あの時
so.
からショコラのご主人様はご主人様になったんです。
Yeah, so that definitely does explain like everything with the whole like Shiguri thing. Because I was like thinking like, wait, isn't Shiguri technically your master? Like in my head, and it's like, oh, Kashou went like the extra mile for those two.
ショコラはそれからずっと優しいご主人様のことが大好きなんですよ。
I wish that our tear-filled eyes would not spill over. Those tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me.
だからショコラはご主人様がいなくなっちゃうって聞いて、
Aww.
いても立ってもいられなくて、どうしても一緒に行きたくて、
Understandably so.
しぐれちゃんにお願いをしたんです。
Did you get her approval? She said that with the faintest of smiles, one that seemed as if would disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm. But there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocola! I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name.
お金のこととか難しいことはやっぱり猫にはわからないです。
I mean, you could always learn.
でもやっぱりショコラはご主人様のそばにいたいんです。
Even if we have to live in poverty.
ご主人様が辛くて大変そうなのなんとなくわかります。本当になんとなくですけど、お掃除でもお洗濯でもお料理でもショコラがお手伝いできることは何でもしますから。
She could help us with housework, yeah.
今すぐにはできなくても絶対にちゃんとできるようになりますから。
That explains the broken teacup.
から
You can always teach her. You know, I mean, she's only 9 months old. Give her a chance. I mean, not saying that she's like too young to learn things. I mean, you can start at any age or anything really. Like I could start learning certain things. Vice versa for you all. You You always try at some point, right?
だからもう一度だけお願いしちゃダメでしょうか。ショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
I would legit hug the heck out of you if I were there. I'm just saying. Choco voiced her feelings clearly once again, and barely kept her tears from overflowing. Choco, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts, which were ready to overflow. Clouds! Always the clouds in visual novels at times, isn't it? Anyhow, she yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my life. I was good. How did I misread a life and family? Family! Dave, get your stuff together. Gosh! As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was am I being selfish for just leaving home like that? I don't want to get my dear family wrapped up into my selfishness, or have them experience any unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me, after all.
私たちは猫だから自分に素直なだけ。
Oh, Vanilla's in the shot now. Cool. My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point. I was panning to her now. And she looked straight at me as she sat at Chocola's side.
私なら楽しいことならショコラと一緒がいい。
This is like equally good though. Look at this. I really like this game's art, man. I really do.
たとえ辛いことでもショコラと一緒にいたいと思う。だって一緒にいれないことの方が寂しくて辛いから。
Vanilla.
本当に好きなら迷惑かけたって一緒にいたい。それでも一緒にいたいものだと思う。
Oh.
私たちが幸せかどうかなんていくらご主人でも決めつけるのは違うと思うよ。
I know, right?
それに大事な人が大変ならなおさらそばにいたい。
You need to protect that smile.
何ができるかはわからないけど、でも辛い時にそばで励ますことくらいできるよ。
But wait, is her hair like that long? It's like the life of Chocola's, right? Let me see for a moment. Oh my. Like I'm just looking at the bottom right. Holy moly. It was as if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. Those uncharacteristic words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart.
だからきっとしぐれも私たちがご主人のところについていくのを許してくれた。
Yeah.
しぐれはご主人と一緒に行くことはできないから代わりにお願いって。だからご主人が本当にショコラのことを思うなら一緒にいるべきだと思う。
Yeah. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who am I to dictate Chocola's and Vanilla's happiness? Only those words could to strongly resonate in my mind. Exactly! Which was otherwise empty. You... Meh.
たとえ何不自由のない暮らしでもご主人様がいないのは嫌なんです。
Because they love you.
いくら大変でもショコラはご主人様と一緒にいたいんです。
Ohana means family. I might have butchered that.
だからお願いします。ご主人様のそばにいさせてください。ここがショコラがいたい場所なんです。
She was on the verge of tears. But Chocola's face lit up. They were nothing but absolutely pure, genuine words. Oh! Humans really are a loss for words when it comes to Catgirls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do.
ご主人様。
Oh! Kashou! It won't be like it was back at home. You can't just live here however you like. Got it?
大丈夫です。
Kashou, my boy!
ご主人様がいるだけでショコラは幸せですから。
My main man of this game.
やれやれ、ついにご主人陥落。
Good job, you bloke.
いやよいやよも好きのうち。だね。
Cinderella's in a nutshell. The dreary moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this talk about family, perhaps I was the one that didn't really believe in it. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I felt it was still so immature. Perhaps catgirls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together.
毎晩大トロじゃなくて大丈夫です。たまにでいいです。
Bye, Tina.
お肉も A4 でいい。松阪牛なら脂身最高。
Is that all you guys had been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I lovingly rubbed their heads, disheveling their hair. Ah, there we go! Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then? You know what, folks? I just wanted to see if we were going to have a happy moment. This episode is quite a bit longer than the others. And can you blame me? Like, I really wanted to see that bit of a conclusion there. But, just so it doesn't get too excessively long, even though 36 minutes and almost 37 is quite long itself, I think we'll end up here. Anyway, folks, thank you all for watching this episode of Nekopara Vol.1, and I'll see you a lot next time with some more cuteness and whatnot. This was pretty good. Pretty good. I almost couldn't put it down. I almost forgot I was recording and all of this thing. I'm getting into this. I very much am. Anyhow, ta-ta for now.